Hey, Robert Kiefer here with Hydro Hero, and we're starting a new series called Buyer Beware, where we're going to take you through some of these crawl spaces that were supposedly done and that we get called out to fix and what went wrong. So make sure you really check out who you hire, and we hope that you like this new series. Okay, so here we are, and what you're looking at right now is this is actually the foundation wall. This is pointed down, so this is the ground here. This is the foundation wall, and you can see the tape that the company used to try to fix this. This is improper waterproofing tape that you would use to adhere the liner to this kind of board. So this is completely wrong here. I'll take you over to another section. You can see some water that's accumulating on top here. Now, what I really would like you to pay attention to is all these little water droplets that are going along this HVAC supply line. And I'm not sure if you can see it real good here, but there's little condensation everywhere, and then it's collecting at the bottom and it's dripping on top of the liner. This means that the dehumidification system that they hooked up completely failed. So we say time and time again, you cannot properly condition or dehumidify a crawl space with the HVAC system. You need a dehumidifier in climate zone 4, which is what we have here in Sussex County and in all your humid areas. I mean, your HVAC system just cannot do this properly. So condensation, again, is showing you how a system fails. It's the failure point. So we'll go over here. Now this house is brand new, so there should be no mold and no moisture problems here. But we're going to take you through. Now look at the workmanship that was done here. Again, this is not proper tape that should be used to seal this around the pillars, and this should really be anchored in or a proper adhesive to seal this as well, not just tape. If you look over here, this is not sealed properly with the proper tape. That's going to lead to moisture problems getting in. As you can see, this is just a hack job right here. This is just absolutely ridiculous. So the water from the ground will seep right up through here. You can see this part of the block isn't even covered. That is how poor the quality workmanship was from this company. And this builder is telling the homeowner that he did everything to code and everything's fine, even though this customer has had 5 other crawl space companies come out there, and all of us have told them, you know, the same thing about how poor this workmanship is. So let me take you over some other issues here. All right. So not sure if you guys can see this right here. I'll try to blow this thing up if I can. But over here, this is all condensation dripping from the bottom of the HVAC main trunk line. You see that? Okay. Okay. Let's go look at some other pictures. See all the water that's accumulating here on the vapor barrier. All right. Looks like you're starting to get something here. Not 100% sure, but you see how it's starting to turn white. Now this area isn't even sealed. Now this HVAC air handler unit should be suspended from the floor joists. These should have been removed or never installed in the first place. And then this vapor barrier should be continuously covering the ground and then overlapping the seams by at least 12 inches. So this is completely done wrong. So all this moisture that's coming from here is going up into the crawl space, allowing condensation. Like you can see, condensation drops here, all along here, all at the bottom over here as well. So here is a different area, and the tape is slightly holding for now. Again, this is a brand new house, and you see it's come off in a lot of places, but you can tell this is just all a hack job, would be the best way to really say that. So all this wood is wet. We've confirmed that with our moisture meters, so we're going to have to get that fixed as well. You can see the tape and vapor barrier starting to pull away right there. And I'll take you over here. All right, you see this? This is where a lot of the new build construction people and even some of your HVAC people are putting in supplies to turn around and blow conditioned air into the crawl space, right? And that's supposed to just lower the relative humidity and control it all. But this moisture isn't being taken out. So all that happens is when this gets turned on, depending what the temperature is, if it's higher in temperature, lower the relative humidity through dilution and not through actual removal of that moisture. So, and if it's cooler, it's going to help cool these surfaces and allow the moisture to condensate even faster on all this organic material, which will lead to mold. Also, you can see this column isn't wrapped. It should be wrapped to about 3 inches below this. We'll take you through, whoops, going the wrong way there. Alright, so look at all the condensation that's over here. Look how bad the condensation is around there. Again, this is water accumulating on all of this. Those are all water droplets there, right? All this is dropping onto the vapor barrier and then being stuck there, and there's no dehumidification really going on here. There's nothing but the HVAC system helping the water condensate, and this HVAC system is now on its way to being ruined, brand new, and it's going to have problems if this isn't corrected quickly. So again, can't use the HVAC system to dehumidify your crawl space. It's just a horrible idea. You got mold growth starting to form here, right? This house is brand new. This isn't sealed properly. Mold growth on the main support beam over here on the floor joist. You see how this, see how this mold is starting to form on the organic surfaces. Now that has enough moisture content and the right food source, all conditions are right for amplification, and you're going to have massive fungal growth throughout this crawl space. So this has to be fixed quickly. This sub pump we hear is running 24/7. We'll have to check that out as well, but this isn't sealed properly, right? So all this plastic should go into the lid a little bit, and this should be sealed around it. That hasn't happened. This isn't even a reinforced vapor barrier. This is just a black 6 mil vapor barrier thrown on the ground. This is just a really poor job. You've got to be careful who you hire, and if you buy a new house, you should call us and have us inspect it and make sure that the encapsulation or crawl space conditioning, as they call it, was done right. And we can tell you before you purchase the home. So give us a call. Let us help you before you buy a house and then you're in this situation arguing with your builder. And we'll go through here, see if there's anything else. Not much, just sloppy workmanship there, as you can see. And that's all that we have today for this one. But again, well, actually this wasn't air sealed like it should be either. There should be a little expanding foam going right there. But again, if you are buying a house, in a brand new house, and you have a conditioned crawl space, it is extremely important that you call somebody like Hydro Hero that is certified in crawl space encapsulation, amongst certified in mold inspection, mold remediation, water damage, structural drying. The list goes on. Call us. Let us come out there, give you a report, do a thorough inspection, make sure before you buy the home that you don't have a mess like this. So that's all that we have today. We hope that you love this new episode of Buyer Beware. Please hit us up in the comments below. Ask us questions. Give us a phone call. We love to answer any questions that you have. We're not going to charge you for a phone call. Give us a call. Let us try to help you out. Let us try to help everybody in our community. We thank you so much for everything that you do, and have a wonderful day.